Okay, so next topic we are going to see about member functions. Okay, so in member function we have two things. One is inside member function, and the one is outside member function. So previous class we have seen about how to use a class using an object. Right? Now we are going to see about in member function how to create a member function. You know that from that creation we are going for member function that is inside and outside member function. Right? So this class we can see about inside member function. Right? So yeah, I have a sample program. So the inside member function, as usual, we are going to declare the header files. Right? So I have an iostring.header file and code.header file, that is input output string console input output header file, and I have included another one header file that is string.h. Since I have used the function strcpy, that is string copy function, I have included the header file. Right? I have a package. Next I have a class and a class name. Right? Once if you are using a class, there should be a class name. So followed by class is the class name. Here the student is a class name. Okay. So here this yellow represents the opening and closing bracket. You know that once if you have created a class, the class should be ended with a semicolon. Okay. So inside the class I have created a function. That is the function name is get data. Another one function is display data. Okay. So I have two different functions. That is inside the class. That is what it is represented as an inside member function. Okay. So inside the class I have created the two functions, that is get data and display data. That is what I have specified as an inside member function. In class I have given a public int roll number and character name. So if it is in a square bracket, it is represented as an array representation, and I have given the size as 20. Okay, so inside the public access specifiers I have created int roll number and I have declared character name with an array size of 20, and I have function that is get data, and get data I have enter the roll number, I am getting the roll number, and I have to enter the name, I am getting the name. Right? Next, second is display data function. In display data function I have to display roll number as well as name. Okay, so it is ended with the semicolon. So the class is completed here. Next I am going for the main function. In main function I have used the class name. Here I have class name. So the class name is student. For that student what I have done, I have created an object. I have two objects S1 and S2. Since I have used the get data and display data inside the class, I have to use an object to get the values. Okay. So using S1 get data, right? The first function get data, and second function is display data. So S1 display data. For first S1 object I am getting the get data as well as display data. In same manner for S2 I am using S2 dot roll number and S2 dot display. So once if you are executing, so from the main function it executes. If you go for the get data, it goes for here, it gets the roll number and name, and it will be displayed. And if second object, if it is invoked, default what I have done for roll number I have assigned 100. Okay, it means that it doesn't get the value, automatically it prints as a 100. Okay, and second what I have done is I have used the string, right? So string copy. What is the string I have given? Nanda. Okay, so the name will be displayed in the second. Okay, so the first I will get roll number 100 and the name will be displayed as a Nanda in the display data. Okay, so that is what inside the member function. It is very simple. If you have declared inside the class, it is nothing but an inside member function. So inside member function I have used get data and display data. Once if you use inside the class, I have to use an object. So I have for class I have created two objects S1 and S2. For S1 inside the class I have used the get data and display data.